Welcome to Growing Wings, where we bring you inspiration to unlock your superpowers. I am so excited to be here with you today. I know it's been a while since I have brought an amazing guest to all of you. Today, I have a really special guest for you, my dear sister friend, Rachel Cooley is an angel mentor, and she has a really special connection with the angels. I'm really excited to share it with you. So if you are connected to the angels already, if you wonder what might the angels have for me, if you're maybe struggling to find the ground to walk on in these crazy, challenging times, then this show is for you. If you feel like you may be called into a deeper connection with your soul essence, with your divine purpose, and your guides and angels that can help you walk that path, then Rachel is someone that you will want to know. So welcome, welcome. And Ellen is here.
Hey, Ellen.
Ellen, so good to see you, my dear. And so I'm realizing I am a little bit off of my game today, Rachel, but it's so good to have you here, and it's so good to be here in this space with you. And I know what you bring is so powerful. And so, like, I was having this moment of like, oh, I should wait for more people to get here. And then I realized, divine timing, divine presence, and those who are meant to be here will arrive. And Kelly is here. Hello. So if you are resonating with the message of the angels, if you are feeling that you would like to bring this beauty and presence to your friends and loved ones, if you know someone could really use a little help from the angels today, then please share this live stream, share it to your page, invite your friends, let them know we're here, because we all need a little help now and then, right? Yeah. And to know that we can call it in anytime is so valuable. So, Rachel, as we're gathering here, tell me, what is your special superpower and how did you discover that?
Ooh. So, dear Kira, I first want to say thank you so much, sister, for having me on your show. It is a true honor. And I am so grateful that the divine brought us together.
Mm, yes, me too. It is so amazing when we allow the divine to work with us and for us in our lives, what can show up, right?
Yes, so good. Such a divine appointment that we are connected. And I just feel like such expansion yet grounding, like both simultaneously here together right now. And with all of you women watching, men, whoever's joining us. And I love our backdrop of the trees, which is perfect. So that helps to bring in more of this expansion feeling. And I hope all of you are feeling that too.
I'm feeling it actually like there's a heat coming in.
Yeah.
And I start to feel warm like this. I know there's some real magic happening and some real presence of divine beings here with us. And
yes.
so,
Totally.
how would you describe this connection that you bring that is so unique and special?
Yeah, so I would describe this as that I am very much connected with the angelic realm. And this came to me in my life. I mean, it's been over really my first angel books. It's like 21 years of me on this path, like really seriously on this path. But prior to that, I mean, I was gifted like one of my first angel books, like back in early 92 from my mom. And I just I recently found one of the angel books she gave me, and I looked at the date and I'm like, wow, it was earlier than I thought. I mean, prior to that, I had been gifted some angel cards. So I just felt like they came to me, they showed up for me. And it was really in 2000 that I really took the journey in this path more seriously, actually 99 the year before. And so this connection with the angels that they brought to me, and I said yes and took each step and each step and each step to bring me to where I am today, where I am a mentor, where I am bringing forward my certification program, my classes with the angels, my wonderful group here on Facebook, Angel Sisterhood with Rachel Cooley, and it feels so aligned and on purpose that I am bringing the angels to us, especially now more than ever during these intense times. So we can bring in hope, we can bring in light with the angels, and I can bring that to you. Oh, Allison, oh, thank God. God, Jesus. That's beautiful, Allison. That's beautiful. Yeah. So I feel the alignment with the angelic realm. And for me, it's really everything come together. Thank you, Kelly. It's my path of the angels really is a non-denominational path, and that it's like all and non-denominational, all religions yet on non-denominational. It's just like everything's coming together as one. The angels, the messengers of God, are here to bring us blessings and light. And so today we're going to be tapping into those blessings and that light together in our conversation, and we'll go in deep with them as well.
So beautiful.
So beautiful.
So
Special.
Gosh, I'm getting a bit of an echo. I'm hoping that will iron itself out.
We affirm it's going to iron itself out.
So I'm curious how for those who may be just embarking into the idea of being connected to angels, or maybe those who would like to deepen their connection and have a more conscious connection to the guidance available on a daily basis, how would you say your connection with angels changed your life? What did it bring for you?
My connection with the angels, and the deeper it became even more powerful. But it brings to me, when I'm tapped into my angels, my guardian angels, the archangels, I feel, when I'm really allowing them to come in and embrace me and help me to feel their protection, I feel safe, I feel held, I feel protected and divinely guided. And I'm able to transmute fear, stress, and worries much more effectively, right? Because even though I'm on my path now for 21 years, it doesn't mean I never get stressed or worried or fearful. It still comes in, but I have my tools with my angels to help me get through those situations and call them in. So it's so powerful, and I'm so grateful for this connection and really to feel their complete unconditional love. And I want to, at some point today, we'll do a little experience during our time together. So hopefully you can all tap into that feeling as well, bringing in their light and allowing it to surround you and bless you, and bring in just infinite possibilities and knowing we're not alone, especially during these intense times, right? They really are here for us.
Thank you. So yes, stick around until the end of the show if you want to have an experience with our dear sister Rachel and the angels, because who can't use a little bit of this feeling of security and knowing that we're not alone in these crazy times, and just in the stress that comes into this human experience. Now, I'm curious if you've also had outside affirmations for the miraculous nature of this connection with the angels.
Outside affirmations, you mean like signs? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so ways that you say that so you know that the angels are really working in your life. Like, it's so nice to feel that love and connection. And then I know if we just feel the love and connection and then we don't have any outside signs in our lives, then sometimes it can be hard to stay on that path.
Yes.
And to stay dedicated. And so I'm just curious what kind of outside signs might you have experienced, or might people look for to know that that it really is working to connect with the angels?
Yes. Well, the angels are amazing at bringing us signs that they really are with us and they're really hearing our requests for help and our prayers. And I've had wonderful experiences in my life and on my path with the angels where I've asked them for help. Oh, thank you, Kelly. So grateful for you too. Where I've gotten signs from them that they really are here, that they really are light, that they really are watching over me. And one of the ways is by finding feathers. And
Mm.
in finding feathers, especially in unlikely places, like how did that get there? And just so it's like the feathers, also one of the ways early on when I was on my path with them, they communicated also with me with angel numbers just to bring me reassurance that they really were with me. And especially seeing fours. Fours are very much, your angels are always with you, but when you see fours and sequences of four, they're extra strongly present with you. And there's been so many times when I've seen those fours at significant times when I was just like amazed and grateful, like, wow, they really are with me. They're giving me confirmation. I think a lot of us like to have a physical confirmation, right? Kelly receives hearts. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Also, when they really want to get us a message, Kira and everybody, they're going to bring us that message more than one time. So that's one of the ways we know that a message or a sign is from the divine, from our angels, the messengers of God, and that is repetitive signs or getting a repetitive message. And really, that repetition is definitely a sign of divine guidance. And
Mhm.
another sign of divine guidance is feeling grounded and at peace and getting light codes. Oh, that's cool, Allison. Yeah, that's another way they let us know. Light splashes of light in the sides of our eyes, or just, or hearing about angels in a very timely way from an unlikely source. There's so many ways they let us know they're with us. But one of the ways is when we're getting a message or we're connecting, feeling that peace surround us and that light and that expansion. Whereas if we're stressed out and worried, or we're tapped into more ego, mind, fearful, negative thinking, that doesn't feel good. When we're connected to the divine, it feels right, it feels good, and it feels light, as
Mhm.
opposed to heaviness of ego, mind, thought, or just the angels are not about berating us at all. They love us unconditionally and completely, and they're completely non-judgmental. So if a judgmental thought comes in your mind, that is not of the angelic realm or of the divine, right? So
Yeah.
it's good to know the distinctions, because that's one of the main questions I get from a lot of people when I give talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that some of you are sharing the ways that you have received messages from the divine or from the angels. And I started getting the fours a year ago in June, and they have been with me ever since. And sometimes it shifts into other numbers as well, which have a more more specific message within them. If it's sevens or eights or threes, then they all have their own vibration. They're all, I believe, messages from the divine. I'll be like, oh, this is why this car pulled out in front of me, so I could get yet another license plate with repeating fours in my
Yeah,
field.
exactly.
And Kelly, I also receive hearts quite frequently, heart rocks, hearts in trees or in the ground that will come to me to remind me that there is so much love available for us.
I love it.
And so keep letting us know in the comments the
Yes.
ways that how you know when the divine is present. And I know one thing I wanted to remind everyone, and I know Rachel, you kind of touched on this a little bit. They're always present. And it's really about us opening to receive those messages. And this is why once I started allowing in the messages, they just have not stopped. This is why
Mm.
received a heart every day since February 14th, 2004, because she's allowing that love to come in. And so she's getting the reminders and the affirmations. And so,
Absolutely.
and so whether it's messages from the angels or love and friendship or appreciation, when we allow it in, it shows up more and more in our lives. And
Yeah.
this has been a really powerful time for me to recognize how much love I have in my life. I haven't had a romantic relationship in over 3 years now. And I get to see how much love there is in my life available. And it doesn't have to be in
Hmm.
particular way that it comes in. So I feel like that's similar with the angel messages. You may have a particular way that the angels like to speak to you. So I'd love to keep seeing you all sharing how they speak to you and how do you
Oh,
recognize
that's
it.
yes.
Yeah, she says she sees different color lights. Very cool, Kelly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so if someone is feeling like really disconnected and
Mhm.
um, like, why does everyone else get angel messages and I'm not? What does the divine not love me? Am I not worthy? I hear things like that. You may hear things like that from your clients sometimes too, like that. Oh, because I didn't get recognized, I'm not worthy, and maybe I'm not loved, and I know that you are all loved and you all
Yes.
deserve all the love. And yet I totally understand how sometimes we can feel disconnected. So, Rachel, do you have any tips for someone who may be feeling disconnected or unloved or uncared for in that way?
Thank you for asking that, Kira. That's a wonderful question. And I want to bring a beautiful answer. And that is when you're feeling disconnected, it's the opening up to the connection. Even just putting out there, if anyone's out there, please let me know you're around, you
Mm-hmm.
know, angelic or, whatever energy you're wanting to connect with, or God or universe, because ultimately the divine needs our permission to help us because we are sovereign, we have free will. And as a result, asking for help, even if it's like I said, if anyone's out there, please help me, or it could be a sincere request for help and connection, and they always come through
Mm-hmm.
because they ultimately respect our free will.
Wow.
Right? So it could be angels, please help me. It could be angels, please give me a sign that you're really with me. It's amazing. What was Karat just sharing? It was about, was it feathers? Feathers.
I was actually curious about this, Kirath. Maybe you could clarify what you mean by candle talking during meditation. Do the candles speak to you? That's a really cool gift to talk to candles.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then pictures show up for Kirath. So
Yes.
is this when you look at pictures, you feel a connection, or is this like images that come in like visions?
Or
I'm
orbs in photos showing up.
oh, orbs and show.
Energetic orbs.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my interpretation, but let's see what he's going to say.
Yeah, I like that.
Orbs of light, like above people's heads or around them. Like, because that's one of the ways that they're also another way they're showing up more. So thank you for that point. Yes.
And I
That is
thought
another
this was
way they let us know they're here with
mhm.
us.
And this is a good point too that Kirath is making. Different people carry different frequencies, and so
True.
not the same methods will work for everyone. And so to have some
Mhm.
different ways of connecting can be really helpful. I love that you're making it so open-ended, like, okay, show me a sign. And Kelly says hawks have been coming to her since her mom passed, and hawks
Beautiful.
for me are a connection with my mother too, so that's interesting. Yeah. And so what I wanted to plug into what Rachel just shared about saying, if you're there, show me a sign, is that we get to choose how we allow that in. And so if you see something and it feels like a sign, allow it to be that for you, is what I would add to that. Because sometimes we say, oh, well, was that really a sign? Show me another sign. Was that really a sign? I think I need another one to believe you, right? Have you ever done that?
Bring it through too, right?
Yeah, and sometimes there's this like we almost get addicted to the suffering, and so we like keep separating ourselves, and the angels are right there saying, come on in, I'm right here, I want to embrace you with my wings. And we're like, I don't know, I think I'll stay over here instead. And so
And that's a choice.
that's a choice, right? And so do you have any advice for someone who's like, I really want to connect with the angels, but I keep coming up against this resistance and judgments, um, and I'm really struggling to believe that it's real?
I would say continue to be open to asking for help, even if you're feeling that energy of like, I don't know if this really is real. Invite it in however you ask, even if it's, whether it's a sincere prayer, brief or long, or, oh, wow. I was just reading Ellen's comment. Blessings, Ellen. Yes, birds are amazing at bringing us blessings, especially at a time during when someone's transition that we love. But yeah, so it could be a sincere prayer, or it can be, if you're out there, let me know you're around. And then be unattached to how they bring you a sign or bring you a message, everyone, because that is key as well. It's like, there's a surrender piece with asking for the help. Yeah. Asking for help, being unattached to how they show up or let you know they're around. And there's so many ways that they can let us know that they're really with us. It could be through feelings. It could be through something we're seeing, feeling, hearing, that comes to us in perfect divine timing. So it's like just opening that up. And then if you're, even if you're just feeling that like, I don't know if they really are here for me, everyone else is getting this, but not me. Just be open to you receiving in your own unique way a message, a sign, because we all are individual, right? And and that's the same way with us getting our messages.
Thank you for that. That is so beautiful. And Kira responded to our query about the candles. At the start of meditation, the flame is small. As you call on the angels, the flame grows as more come in and join.
That's awesome.
So beautiful, Kira. I have not used a candle meditation in that way before, although I was, for a time, I was calling in angels of abundance. And so this really completely shifted my financial stability. I had a very strong response when I made my first angel practice. I have been connected in a lot of other ways. You all may know that I'm very connected to trees, and I'm very connected to Mother Gaia, and I'm very connected to the global consciousness. And it took me a little while to even want to be connected to angels, to be honest, because I had some judgment around the whole idea of angels and what they might be connected to and I had judgments around religions. And so I love that you're all inclusive with being non-denominational in your connection with the angels, because I know a lot of people who have a lot of trauma and scarring around their experience with religion. And so I kind of myself turned away from anything that might be connected to religion for a long time. And I was therefore blocking the support that was available through the angels. And I was really struggling financially. And one day I decided there were a couple of different influences that inspired me to set my altar in the way that I did to attract abundance. But I set my intentions, I created my altar space, and then every day I lit an incense and a candle, and I made up a little song that I would sing, and I would dance around. I would light the candle and the incense, and then I would dance around and I would sing, "Angels of abundance, come to me, dance with me, play with me, come to me, dance with me, play with me." And I would just dance around and sing. And I did this every day for a while. And this is when I had my first client who paid me for a program instead of just a one-off session. This is when things started to show up, opportunities started to show up in my life in new ways. And so I really encourage you, if you don't already have a connection with the angels, to play with it in a way that feels really fun and joyful, because I feel like that is part of the energy of angels.
Yes. That is an awesome story, Kira. I love it.
Yeah. So
you called them in and you danced with them and you played and you got in that beautiful energy. I love it.
Oh, Loretta has an orb that looks like a hummingbird kissing her cheek in one of her photos.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, the orbs. I have a video somewhere of these orbs that look like little fairies coming into my video and dancing around. And Kelly is saying all our fingerprints are different. And so the way that we receive messages is also different, right?
Yes. Yes, so much so.
And Kira says that during the meditative state, I tend to draw freehand and pictures of angels come through with the message.
Nice.
Wow, I love that, Kira. That's a beautiful way to connect as well. And so through our creativity, that's why like the dancing and singing worked so well for me. And
yes,
and connecting in that way is a really powerful way as well.
Absolutely. Celebration.
And so, Rachel, you also certify people to become angel practitioners. What does that look like?
What that looks like is, thank you for asking, Kira. It is a 6-month virtual program, and that is called my Angel Certification Program, Protected, Empowered, and Guided with the Angels. Tap into and step into your miraculous life. And this is a sweet program that's 6 months long. My next group, it'll be my third group, starts up on October 8th coming up. So I'm really looking forward to that. And we dive deep with the angels, learning all about the angels, the archangels, how to call upon them for help, and also really tap into how are you getting your messages to help refine that even more for you, how you're getting your messages, and help you develop that skill more and more, tapping into your gifts. Oh, thank you. Tapping into your gifts for how you are getting your messages. Are you more visual, hearing, feeling, or knowing? Like what are resonating more for you? And we develop that gift. We develop that ability to connect with the angels, for you to receive their messages. And if you would like to be able to tap into how you can get messages for others through being a mentor or practitioner. I've been saying mentor, but I love the word practitioner as well. Mm-hmm. So it's a sweet program. Currently, it's all women. In the future, I'll be including men as well. But right now, it's a group of women. We are gathering on Zoom for our classes together. And we develop a sweet bond of sisterhood. And we also tap into not only how are we getting our messages from our seeing, hearing, knowing, feeling, but also we work with angel cards. You'll learn how to give an angel card reading for yourself and others, and also learn how to release stress, fears, and worries when they come up with your angels, with the archangels. I do a combination of teaching quick things you can do to release those fears and stresses and worries when they come up, and also longer clearing meditations as well. So we have like a breadth of a quick fix and also like a longer thing you can do to help you or somebody else through a time of stress, fear, and worry. So it's a powerful program, and I'm super excited about our next group starting up soon.
Yeah, it really sounds very full spectrum, the way that you're connecting people to their gifts and their way of communicating with the angels. So that you can not just know that they're there, but actually consistently feel them and receive that guidance and use it, either just for your own life or to help others, which is quite amazing. So beautiful.
Yes. And so good.
And so I'm going to share, Rachel shared the link with me earlier, so I'm going to share that with all of you as well. Remembering how to use this technology. And I'll put this in the comments as well. But I thought I'd pop it up here. And so go and check out Rachel's website, her to get more details. If you feel called to become an angel practitioner and really call in a more consistent conscious connection and work with the angels in your daily life and perhaps use them to help others, then I really encourage you to connect with Rachel. And if you need more to know if this is a good fit for you, then I believe Rachel will offer you a direct connection. How does that work, Rachel?
So thanks for asking, Kira. So at my link there for my angel certification program, at the bottom of that page, there's a link to my Calendly link. So you can have a complimentary conversation with me. I call it Angel Support Session, where we can tap into and connect you to how the angels can help you more in your life. And also I can share with you more about the program as well. So it is no obligations. This is a gift that I'm offering for free, this conversation. And I look forward to supporting any of you that would like to have that conversation. And it could also be about one-on-one work. If you're like, I don't know if I want to get certified, but I'm interested in working with you, we can have a conversation about that as well.
So I'm going to drop that link in the comments so that you can all access it easily. And I may go back and add it to the description too, because I didn't have it earlier when I created it.
Okay, thank you, Kira. You're so awesome.
Oh, so it's so beautiful to connect with you here today, Rachel. And I know we promised you all a little bit of an experience of what it would be like to work with Rachel before you go off and start exploring getting certified and all that. You may want to just have a little bit of an experience of what it is like to work with Rachel. And so I think it's time for that now.
Yes. So, sounds awesome, Kira.
Here we go.
Yes, I'm feeling guided to ask you to please start with your bowl.
Sure.
And just go with the flow. Yeah. So we invite our angels to gather in with us here in this beautiful moment. Landing here, dear ones, in this beautiful moment as we feel the connection with the divine enveloping us right here, right now with their beautiful light. And I invite you, dear ones, to, if you're in a space where you can ground here in this moment, gently closing your eyes, letting go of any multitasking you might have been doing potentially or not, but just like landing here now as we exhale out your breath. And we take in a new fresh breath in, gently exhaling out as we land in present here in this space and time together where you're here, whether you're here live with us or on the replay. And as we gently breathe in and out, we pray in, dear God, dear angels, and dear archangels, dear divine, thank you so much for being so strongly present with each and every one of us right here, right now in this moment, whether live or on the replay. And dear ones, as you gently breathe in and exhale out, we call upon the light, the love, and the blessings of our dear guardian angels to enfold and to envelop each one of us now and continuously in their unconditionally loving, crystalline, sparkling white light. So as you gently breathe in and exhale out, I invite you to allow yourself to be enveloped and surrounded by the complete, unconditionally loving light, love, and blessings that your guardian angels are unfolding around you right here, right now, beaming down their white light from the top of your head, allowing it to envelop you and to extend throughout your aura, bringing you peace and blessings as you gently breathe in and exhale out, allowing their light, allowing their love, allowing their healing energy to unfold and to envelop you, dear ones, bringing you peace and comfort. And while we're in this beautiful healing space, let's do some intentional breaths in and out to clear our energy, breathing in and allowing yourself, dear ones, to be enfolded even more by the light of your angels and allowing it more into your heart and your mind to clear your energy. And as you exhale out, let's consciously exhale out stress. Letting that go. Let's do that a few times. Breathing in angelic light. Exhaling out stress and tension from your body, mind, and spirit. If you're feeling guided to move your shoulders or your body in any way to release that stress, I invite you to do so. We're moving your neck in a certain way as we continue to breathe in and out, breathing in the light, breathing in the healing, breathing in the energy that our angels are blessing us with, or they're completely unconditionally loving and healing white light. Exhaling out again, dear ones, as we exhale out worries. We'll do that a few more times, breathing in angelic light. Exhaling out a particular worry that's weighing on your heart. As you do so with your exhale, knowing that this is a way of literally energetically handing over your worry in the situation to your dear angels for a divine perfect resolution. Breathing in angelic light, healing energy. Exhaling out again any particular other worry or concern or fear from your heart, from your mind. As I also call in to bless us, dear ones, Archangel Michael, the powerful Archangel protection, joining us in this moment, enveloping us in his royal blue and purple lights of protection. Breathing in Michael's light and along with your guardian angel's white light, dear ones, as we exhale out any other stress, fear, or worry energy that is not serving us. Allowing your energy in this moment, dear ones, to be cleared, to be released, and also handing over energetically any of these situations in your life or a decision you need to make with your angels, with the divine, with God, the universe, whatever other guide you want to call in that you're connected with. I invite you to call them and also to bless you. And let's do a few more breaths in and out to complete this beautiful clearing in this moment as we breathe in again the light, the love, the blessings from wonderful Michael, all present Archangel for us, along with the white light of our guardian angels. And we're going to do 3 more releases to let go of anything else that's not serving us as we exhale out at 1. Breathing in the light of our angels and Michael. Exhaling out at 2, more fully. Anything else that's not serving you. And let's do 1 more powerful breath in, dear ones. Exhaling out more fully. All else that's not serving you, we ask you, dear angels and Archangel Michael, to take all the energy you just cleared from each one of us, up and away from us, taking it all up to God, up to the light, for cleansing, for healing, for purification, and for transmutation. As a beautiful bowl is being played again by Kira, totally tapped into the divine. We know that all this energy is being transmuted right here, right now, dear ones. As you breathe in again, and exhale out as your guardian angels return by your side, adding in a shield of their beautiful, unconditionally loving white light. Archangel Michael returns by our side, sealing in this clearing and healing with his royal blue and purple lights, a blessing of healing, of peace. We thank you so much, Michael. We thank you, guardian angels. And one more archangel to seal in this healing, dear Archangel Raphael, beaming in his emerald green healing light to bless us, to comfort us, dear ones. And I invite you, before we gently come back into the moment, if you would like to be receiving more signs, more messages from your angels, I invite you in this beautiful healing space to ask them. You can either do that out loud or in your mind. They will hear you. Setting that intention to open yourself up to receiving help from the angelic realm, the completely unconditionally loving messengers of God that are here for us each and every day. They hear your requests, dear ones. They feel your heart, and they want you to be blessed even more by their presence, by their light, by their signs that you're not alone. Everything is happening in perfect divine timing. Trust and know that we are not alone no matter what. Despite the intensity of our times, they're even more strongly present with us. So breathing in a breath of gratitude, exhaling out, dear ones. I invite you to place your hands on your heart as we do a slow count from 3 to 1 to come back present here in this beautiful, glorious moment. At 3, breathing in, exhaling out. I invite you to thank the angels, thank the archangels, whether it's out loud or silently. It can just be thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, guardian angels of each one of us. At 2, taking in a new breath in, dear ones, exhaling out. And at 3, as we breathe in again, gently exhaling out. I invite you, if you'd like, to stretch or to move your fingers or your toes, bringing you back more fully present in this beautiful, glorious moment. And we thank you, dear divine, dear angels, dear God, dear Archangel Michael and Raphael. And so it all is. Amen.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, angels. Thank you, each and every one who is here with us live or on the replay. The energy that you bring to the collective is so valued and so needed. And thank you so much for taking the time to connect with the angels with us today.
Oh,
To hear from some of you before we close out. How was that for you? What did you experience? Myself, as soon as you called in the guardian angels, I started feeling a deep upwelling of emotions. I had like a little bit of wetness in the corners of my eyes. That's how powerful it was. And for me, it was that feeling of gratitude and love. The I have noticed myself, I wonder if anyone out there, or maybe even you, Rachel, has experienced a desire to cry when you feel loved. And I know part of that for me is allowing myself to receive that love fully and allowing myself to open to receive the love through all of my life traumas and experiences can feel challenging at times. So to feel that true unconditional love that is our birthright can sometimes feel painful at first and emotional. And so I felt such a strong vibration as that emotion moved through me. I felt such a strong vibration of presence and love and affirmation, and so so very powerful. I'm feeling, and I've dropped in with you before, Rachel, but I'm feeling an extra connection, an extra strong connection to you today. And maybe this is because you're preparing to welcome in a new group of sisters right now. And so the
Yes.
portal is very open. And so, and then you said this is the third cycle for you in giving this certification. And I have to say to anyone who's feeling a call, don't ignore it, because if you're feeling drawn to speak with Rachel more, there is something there for you. And there's a special magic in threes. Maybe you've noticed that many of the philosophies speak of threes, the Holy Trinity in the Bible, the mind, body, spirit connection that we talk about in yoga and in Qigong and Chinese medicine. It's called Jing, Qi, and Shen, the three energies, the three energy bodies. And so if you are called to this third round angel certification, you are part of a special collective of humans here on behalf of the angels to bring through this wisdom, this divine love, and this connection more powerfully. I know I have been called to bring people into a deeper connection with nature and the trees, and it's similar. They are calling us. And this is similar, I feel, with Rachel's work. The angels may be calling you, and if they are, listen, because there is some magic for you, and there is magic that may show up in joy and peacefulness. It may show up in unexpected abundance showing up in your life. And so do not ignore that call if you are hearing it.
Yes.
Ellen says, so great, Rachel. Sounds like an exciting program.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Ellen.
much for being here, Ellen. She also said, wow, lovely. Thanks you.
You're welcome.
And Kirath has a question that may have some insight. What is the significance of smelling gum tree during the meditation?
Well, that's very interesting. I'm thinking that the answer to that for you, Karath, is maybe there must be a connection for you around smelling like a gum tree. I'm hoping that to you is like a positive thing. So it's like an energy of welcoming, an energy of familiarity and being at home on some level. Like to me, that's a positive sign, because that is one of the ways that the angels bring us messages, is through scent as well. What we're smelling, that's another way in which they bring us messages. So there must be some significance for you around that, Karath.
Yeah, I would look at what the significance is for you, and I totally agree with what Rachel shared. And I was also feeling an ancestral connection here for you with the gum tree. A lot of what comes through for me often is these ancestral connections. And when we do healing work on behalf of ourselves, we are also doing healing on behalf of the ancestors. And it may be also that the gum tree spirit is actually calling you into a deeper connection with those gum trees and the work that they're doing in the ethereal field. So
Totally.
we can definitely go into that whole conversation as well.
So cool.
It says, gratitude for amazing vibrational journey. Universal hug from South Africa.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
Back to you.
Karath, I love it that you're in South Africa. That's awesome. So powerful. I love how international, online is, and Facebook and all that. So good. It's Kelly saying.
Kelly says she was blessed with a new laptop today. Wow. She's going to be connected again. Woohoo.
All right, Kelly. That's awesome. Talk about a sign of abundance.
Right?
Yes, and supply.
Oh, beautiful.
She loves the smells. That's awesome. Yeah. So good. I love it.
So beautiful. Oh, thank you so much.
Go ahead. You're so welcome, Kira. You're so welcome. I just wanted to acknowledge Lydia Ramirez. As I shared this link of our interview on my Rachel Cooley and in my Angel Sisterhood group. So that's another way to connect with me as well, sisters, dear ones, is through my Angel Sisterhood group here on Facebook. And that's Angel Sisterhood with Rachel Cooley. So I want to thank Lydia for watching us live and for chiming in. I'm just seeing notifications above, just looking like she's putting in a lot of comments. So lots of love to her. And thank you so much, Kira, for this beautiful, sweet time here and your wonderful platform with our trees, with the divine, with our angels. It just feels all so perfect. And I'm so grateful to you, sister, for this blessed time together. And thank you to everyone watching here live with us around the world or tuning in later on the replay. Just so grateful for your presence and your light and the gift of the angels blessing you in your life as well.
Yes, thank you so much to everyone who has brought your energy to this video. And if your comments weren't showing up here, it may be because you're watching us from another group like Rachel.
Yes.
And this video is posted in several groups. So if you're watching from another group and you don't see your comments popping up, or if you're watching later on the replay,
yes,
we will go back in and respond to those comments as we
for sure.
And oh, thank you so much for being here, Kirath. You are so welcome.
You are so welcome, Kirath. It is a joy to be here with all of you today. I'm just feeling such love, such beautiful energy for all of us here. Thank you so much again, Kira. Thank you so much, dear ones, for watching. May our time together not only bless myself and Kira, but infinitely ripple out to bless each one of you, everyone you're connected with, whether you're watching live or on the replay. And may all these blessings reverberate out to bless all those in need right now, around the fires or around any intensity around COVID or any of these situations. And may these blessings with the angels also ripple out to bless beyond all these dear people and all those who are helping them, to ripple out to bless all sentient beings here on this earth plane and beyond. So it all is. Amen.
It is. Amen.
Should we close with a bowl, sister? Were you going to say something else?
I will close with the bowl, and I just want to remind all of you out there, if you enjoyed this interview and you want to make sure that you see more of this amazing content, you can like Kira Lani, Tree Gong Healer, on Facebook. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I would love to get more subscribers on my YouTube channel so that I can give it a customized name. And so if you are on YouTube, I'm also Kira Lani, Tree Gong Healer on YouTube. I think I managed to change that so that it shows up the same on YouTube and Facebook so that we don't have confusion. So I will drop that link in the comments when I go and grab it. I don't have it handy right now.
That sounds awesome.
And I put Rachel's group in here. So join the Angel Sisterhood with Rachel Cooley. She does, Rachel also has a YouTube channel, and she does some really powerful angel readings in both of those places, as well as just bringing some wisdom through for all of you and having that sense of sisterhood. So stay connected, follow your heart, follow that guidance in whatever way it comes through. And yeah, we'll do one more bowl. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Thank you, everybody. My angel blessings.
Blessings to each and every one of you.
So it is.